reads, "The birds explode."
All right.
Or not,
You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, what were you guys saying?
What?
no,
The
we were
shield
just
reads the
commenting
birds
on mine.
explode.
Yes, that's what it actually reads on the shield. The birds explode.
Oh.
Bats explode.
Nice.
Okay. So probably that room we avoided before. The bats explode in that room.
What if they all exploded themselves to hell?
But it's weird because the first poem was written there, and then they crossed it out, and then they replaced it with "the bats explode." So there's definitely. Do you guys want to go left or right?
We've happened upon a door.
No, we happened upon two doors. There's a door here, and there's a door here. We passed a door to hit this second door.
This is becoming incredibly pathetic. We're at a door.
What?
Somebody gonna open it?
Okay, so we're skipping the door we passed. Okay.
Huh?
We can go back.
You're remarkably good at doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Rift opens the door. The party
It's a
sees
janitor's
a
closet.
small cupboard.
Suspicious.
We'll call it a foyer.
Oh, what? That
Nobody
can't- a
hiding
foyer?
under this.
A foyer is an entrance leading to somewhere
that
else.
That is not a foyer.
Not a foyer.
That is a janitor's
Oh, I thought
closet,
a foyer
sir.
was like where you put dry goods and stuff.
No,
That's a
No, that's a
pantry.
pantry.
that's a
Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
Craig.
I've been doing a lot of coding today.
Look at
This tells us a lot about.
look at this foyer.
It tells us a lot about Craig's mom and dad. Apparently, in their house, they had a room and they called it a foyer, but they just stored cans in it.
No, guys, I'm sure about it. I'm using heuristics.
no.
Hey, look at the size of this foyer.
Someone's gonna take a little closer look.
All right, give me a perception.
All right, you see it with and without help.
Yeah, is anyone helping?
Yeah.
So Slither and Conwyn kind of look around the what may or may not be a foyer, allegedly, and Conwyn notices some indicative seams on the back wall that the party has kind of learned to associate with secret doors.
So can I tell if it's a push or pull kind of a seam?
This one, yeah, you can. From the ones you've done so far, it's always been pretty obvious. There's only been, I think, one, maybe two that were just like upwards things, and these guys
Or
always
it's
had like
flying.
chains or something. Yeah. So this one, yeah, you think to yourself, it's a push open.
All right, so Conwyn's gonna push on it, open it up.
Okay, Conwyn does so. However, when you do, you hear a loud crashing sound as though glass breaking,
Uh-oh.
and
We're coming in the back way.
sure enough, that is what happened. There was kind of
Uh-oh.
shelves placed along these walls with some earthenware on it, and opening the door did in fact break that earthenware. Let's everybody stop. What is going to happen now is the party heard the loud sound of the dishware or whatever it may have been breaking against the stone floor, followed by movement from the chamber in front that I reckon some of you can see.
I can see two things there.
Only slightly.
Yeah, I can see two things.
Yes.
See here.
Your entry is met by a greeting of, "Oi, what the hell? Boys!" And just wait a moment here. Give me a second, guys. Okay, you guys, if you would like, everyone can. I don't want to get rid of the turn order right now. We're not in turn order, but I'm restricting us all to like quasi turn order. So I basically want us all to do like one movement, one action, um, kind of at a time. What would
It might just be easier to roll and just
put the
follow
turn
the
order?
order.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Well,
Make sure you reset your turn order.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Are we just gonna be on round 41?
Yeah, you know, I still don't exactly know how
Never-ending
to.
combat.
It says
Yeah.
reset round, number round, input round value. 1. Submit.
I change the die and I roll a double digit.
Whoa.
Interesting.
So we'll do it like this, friends. We'll do it like additively. As things happen here, I may / probably will just like add things to the turn order, but we may be in turn order for a little bit here.
So technically speaking, I guess it is a foyer because it's the entrance to another room.
Hey, I didn't want to toot my own horn, but
That is not
Right.
a foyer.
But
what do you mean?
no.
There could have been a boot rug in there years ago.
Not
Anyways,
a
before
foyer.
An entrance
we
hall, and it was an entrance closet.
Oh, it's got improved.
all right.
Yeah.
So everybody's up. Amara, one day you will roll less than a 20. One day.
I don't know about that one.
And,
I've done it
not
before. I
with your
swear.
bonuses. No, I believe you.
I
Alright, so like I say, Amara, what's happening right now, we're not necessarily in combat, but things in real life are happening pretty fast, so in order to pay mind to that, I want to impose a turn order type deal to us.
But there could be room for talking.
Not if Amara's ahead of us.
No, I know, yeah.
Amara, you see two, what you have come to know in your lifetime as shady fellows, slithers. Hold your movement here. Until your turn, that is to say. And a big ass statue. The room that they're in is pretty clean.
Oi, what are you doing around here?
You trying to get their accent?
Yeah.
This rough fellow right here will kind of look around like really surprised for a second and say, "What am I doing here? What are you doing here? I work here. Oh, you're gonna be the boss is gonna be here quick. You better pay up now. Right. Look here.
You mean a
I don't
lady
ca-
can't come in here for a job interview without getting the shakedown? I'm the one who does the shaking.
He's just kind of looking confused here. Let's table this goings on right now, Amara, because we're all doing 6 seconds at once. So let's see what Clark is doing, and we'll come back to this in a second.
I'm just gonna get slightly closer. And then... yeah, I'm gonna just stop there.
Okay. That was Clark's kind of 6 seconds there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mr. Slither.
I don't even know what the.
You heard what Amara said, yes and? Improv? I'll mind blank, that's why I stopped.
Well, it doesn't really work. Slither would be hearing this, but he cannot necessarily continue it, at least not too far, because then it would have been like the next 6 second block, in which case Amara would have just continued her
But
worked
the
with it.
only
You know what I mean?
downside to that is that means that everybody's subsequent turns after Amara don't really, they can't. They're either going to interrupt her conversation or continue her conversation. They wouldn't
Yeah.
have agency.
Well, no, they would only interrupt her. They would either not affect the conversation or interrupt the conversation. There wouldn't necessarily be other options.
Yeah, no, that's my point. So then if we want to continue the conversation, we all just have to
Wait.
delay our turn.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's all delay our turns.
I mean, you can move forward within reason a little bit. You know what I mean? Unless it was such a forward momentum that kind of the guy in there saw as some sort of provocation. You know what I mean? So yes, your choices are limited, but no, you can still do some stuff. Mr. Conlon?
Seeing that Amara is doing that, I know it's going to be noisy, but Conlon is going to take a hunch and take his movement up the hall.
Are you trying to do that in a stealthy manner?
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to be... I'm sorry?
It's a dash. So, no, there's no stealth to it.
No, there is no stealth to it. Okay. Oh, this is good. I've never done this roll before. Let me do a roll here. Okay, I mean, you certainly do your dash. You have the heaviest possible armor on, or one below that?
I have chainmail, so there's still
one below
two
that.
above splint and full plate.
Okay, yeah, so you're good. Alright. Mr. Pippin.
I think I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Alright.
So, that'll be that.
And for Kathira?
I'm just gonna move up to. I just want to check. Hang on. I'm just gonna move up here.
Alright. And what will Riff do? Okay.
Oh, jeez, I totally just realized I dropped in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
No, it's, yeah, just... Alright, Right, join us. I don't think you want that. You see, we're not any group of bandits here. You're dealing with the Red Brand Bandits, I'll have you know.
What? Are you... You're joking me. You're joking.
Yeah, the Red Brand Bandits. We're known far and wide.
I
as a
demand to see your leader
terrifying
right
group.
this second, because if it's not Crank, it is not the Red Brands.
You hear a little bit of noise coming from the hall. Well, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. That hall opposite the bandit you're talking with right now, you begin to hear a fair amount of noise coming from that hallway. The bandit, now feeling like more sure of himself, kind of like crosses his arms and says, "Yeah, well, Crank, Deadly, the best ever, whatever your words are, that's us, the Red Brands. And I can hear them now, Missy. You all are in big trouble for sneaking up on us."
I want to insight right now.
Yeah, of course. I don't know how voracious proficious you guys are with reading people's backstories, but this is like Amara's pretty surprised right now.
Yeah, it was
Amara's
only an
like,
8.
what the fuck? Yeah, you can't really make heads or tails of this situation right now. In your head, you're kind of just like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck.
Like, the red
Really,
brands were destroyed.
Yeah, you're pretty. If anything, you think maybe these guys are just like, this is some group taking the name of your old group, perhaps.
It's the Blue Bears.
And I don't know if I can say
So,
more or
Amara
not, so.
can now see some people, and how we will do this. If anyone in the party wants to interrupt what's happening to take an action, tell me. But otherwise, this group is going to act unaided until somebody gives me a call that they're doing something. So a bunch of bandits are going to... It seems like they kind of ran here really fast, but then once they were kind of in this alcove and could get an eyesight, currently they see just Amara. They're going to slowly
And I say,
walk out.
before they do that, I just want to rip my shirt open to the brand that is literally the red brand. And be like,
Okay,
show me
yeah.
yours.
While these other people are kind of walking out, the bandit that's close to you looks at you and says, "Right, what's that?" Excuse me, he says, "Right, what's that?" And, but what's interesting, these people coming out now, these humanoids, they're not dressed quite as nasty as the two that you were talking to, who looked like traditional bandits that you have, are very familiar with. The people who are coming out now all have big, billowing black cloaks on, and the collars come up quite high. You notice their features to be extremely pale.
You are deceivers. You're not the red brands at all.
The central and tallest figure will step forward in a quiet voice. He will say, "What have we here? You've come to the dungeon. You step foot into darkness.
I was
Beware."
born in the darkness.
He smiles. "Oh, well then you will fit in quite finely here."
Why are you pretending to be the red brands?
He cocks his head. "Pretending? My girl, we are an old group. We have been haunting these halls for many years. Our operation is this. We find nice travelers like yourself and guide
Nice.
them further in for a price."
A true red brand does not need guidance.
He, having now walked up close alongside of Amara, can see most of the party in the hallway, whom he glances at, and then he glances back at Amara. "Friends, how many have you brought us?"
Doesn't matter how many I've brought, you've yet to answer my question. Stop moving.
When you say that to him, he turns around and looks at you, at which point, I probably didn't do this. He turns around and looks at you and gives you a smile, and he turns into a bat. In which case he flies over to the statue, and lands on the head of the statue.
I knew you were a deceiver.
And then he turns back into a person. Now he's kind of standing on top of the statues.
Did you pick my brain? You do not have the mark.
I open to you and roll 20.
I'm so sorry. No, I didn't. And that's good for verbally letting me know. Sometimes I get wrapped up. No, you guys are good. Yeah, yeah. By now, you have the same kind of powers that they do. You could, move within reason, and how I'm kind of treating it right now, either of the sides, be it this Red Brand Bandit group or the player characters, can kind of give a verbal command and we stop everything and then enter something else, right? So just kind of respecting, you can't move beyond your movement and stuff like that. And yes, yes, yes.
Kind of hearing that things are off from what Amara is saying, I'd like to use a divine sense.
First thing, do a perception check to begin.
Seem like dirty, deceiving vampires to me.
11.
You couldn't make out what was said, any of the words. It wasn't shouted or anything. Most of it was said quite quietly.
Oh,
Then
I wasn't
no
shouting? Are you sure?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yes, you were right. But the first bandit was probably shouting a little bit at you when you guys were at like 10-foot distance. But the guy who stepped up to you, he was never really shouting. So yeah, I guess you would have heard the initial conversations between the bandit and Amara, Conwyn.
Yeah, I'm going off of what Amara said. Because for the most part, she's been really level-headed.
Okay.
And now all of a sudden she's... What the fuck? So I'll leave it to if
The fuck?
Divine Sense will...
So then, yeah.
I'm gonna say they're definitely messing with my head.
Alright,
They're
so that's
definitely
enemies
not the
within
Red Brand.
or undead in 60 feet, I can sense.
Within 60 feet?
That's correct.
You don't sense any undead.
So no vampires.
You don't know that.
No, I know. That was just Kyle, going, oh, okay.
Oh, out of character.
Yeah. I'm not even near Conwyn.
I'm not sensing anything, then I'm just gonna continue hunkering back behind the door and listening and reading.
Certainly, in character, most everyone in the party would know vampires are a pretty terrifying thing. So now these two kind of more ill-dressed bandits will now totally put their backs to the party and get on their knees and kind of in a groveling, supplicative manner, kind of go over, both bowing towards the full group of robed figures, but in particularly at this guy on top of the statue currently.
Forsake the name of a band that was destroyed, my family. Tell me your real purposes here. Using their name will not help you, and you best stay out of my mind.
Not the real Red Brand, my dear. I am the leader of the Red Brand, and beneath me is the former leader.
It is also possible they're a splinter group or something. Maybe they're like your cousins or something.
You will shut your mouth. I know a family member from not family member. They are deceivers. We were wiped out. I am alone. I am the last Red Brand. There can be no other.
Cousins twice removed, maybe?
Yeah,
He
like
goes-
for all you
he goes-
know, like your great grandparents had a
He
fight
goes
and they
he
split
goes
off
on
from the
to
group.
say,
You
And-
understand nothing, Clark. Shut your mouth.
Amara, the name you're about to hear is the correct name, but this will be the former leader's name. He says, Harriet came to me years ago, bloodied and beaten.
She embraced the darkness with me, and has been better off ever since. Yeah, you wouldn't know, and although, like I say, we should have hashed this out better, but yeah, we'll say the name was a female by the name of Harriet Valstar.
So was she the leader before the leader I know?
No, that was because you never sent me a leader name, I don't think, did you?
No.
Yeah, you never sent. Yeah, so we'll say it was the strong chick. Harriet Valstar was the former leader when you were a young girl. She was leader at the time that you were brought in, up until the time that they were eradicated.
Supposedly.
Well, Amara did find like a bloody scene, and most of her comrades were, their bodies and things.
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
hiding in a particular area that I knew that only I could fit. It seems strange to me that Harriet would crawl her way here. It is too far, and she would not leave me behind.
He does a rather graceful backflip landing. I guess it would be behind the two bandits who were kind of like previously on the ground looking towards him, but now they kind of shuffle like little crabs and turn back around, so now they're facing the way that he landed. And he walks forward and he says, "My dear, there is plenty of pleasure to be had on one's knees."
Get those nasty words away from my ears. I trust you not.
He steps forward again. He holds out his hand. He says, "All right, I grow tired of these pleasantries. 20 gold from you and all of your companions, and we'll bring you down to the next level."
There's no need. We've already found the next level. We don't need you.
Now, if you want to bring us to 3,
Do a charisma check when you say that to him.
A charisma save? Or am I doing...
No, just a check. Just a check. Boy, you're worried about this mind reading. No, just a save. Yeah, when,
Got a -1, so it's a 8. If you were to give me
he thinks
deception or persuasion or something.
Let me just answer something else here real quick. Conwyn, yeah, you don't hear much. You hear muffled conversation at, you don't hear much. It's more muffled than it was originally between the bandit and Amara. Back here, found the second level stairs. Really? And he kind of looks at you. And then he thinks for a moment. And then he says, "Well then, good luck. Go on. Turn around now and never come back." And when he says that, he kind of smiles and you see fangs sticking out.
Mm-hmm. I shoot him in the back.
He's facing you.
I shoot him in his fucking teeth.
Okay, do a sleight of hand. Conwyn, you've done that like 3 seconds prior to this interaction that's happening right now.
26.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Dirty 20.
Okay, do do damage.
Me do it a D8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Am I continuing to shoot at him?
Yep, this will be, we'll do this as like our standard. Anytime something like
Okay.
this happens, we'll just say that action is the one thing that happens in the surprise round. So
Okay.
then you get your full round. And then it'll kind of respect abilities.
24 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
Oh, that was lame. 5 damage.
Okay.
One more. Fuck my life. 13.
13 does miss.
Figures. All right.
The last shot will miss it, miss, and now with some blood being drawn from his shoulders, the boss will kind of look at you with large eyes and just hiss. Now, let me get everybody in initiative.
You talked to the wrong person.
So you guys are.
Hey. Their fault.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to bring anybody's attention to it, but there's something that I really, really don't like.
And technically I still have my movement, right?
Yes, you definitely do.
Were we keeping initiative or were we re-rolling?
No, you guys will
It's the
keep.
same-
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna add these guys in.
I just shoot him and friggin' disappear. Ka-chunk.
Certainly seems like you take issue with the.
Yeah, I fucking take issue of them stealing the name of my former family.
If they knew your leader, then are they not stealing it? They're just like
What, borrowing it? I
no,
think
carrying on the name of a dead thing.
no, they are not proper red brands. My leader had survived, she would have looked for me. If anything, he corrupted her and subjugated her, and I will kill him. Let's light him on fire.
Out of character, you also never incited a single thing that he said, so some of it could have been Colonel's.
Yeah, I did. I did.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna reorder us. And this will be our first turn. So Amara, at your leisure, you can begin our first turn.
So retreating might have been too hasty.
I didn't think. I thought that was our first round, not a surprise round. If I'd known we were going to go again, I would not have moved. Well, 25 to hit,
Definitely hits.
9 damage.
Alright.
Not even bothering to say that out loud. God damn it.
That's not red, so you can say it, but no, it doesn't hit.
Yeah. I'm so flustered.
Yeah, right. Amara being flustered, hands all shaking, even just a little bit at far repressed memories. Any movement?
Womp.
All right, back.
Would you move?
Would I move?
Would you move?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would.
well, I
I'm
mean-
not a meat shield.
Right, Amara's trained, like she's done.
I
she's been
fade
in
into the
combat
darkness.
encounters. Now one of the figures on the back left, one of the robed figures will give a snarl, revealing gleaming white fangs, and he will. Move forward and make a crossbow attack against Rift. Rift, I think you are. We'll give give you half cover there, so your AC will be +2 for this attack. Does a 16 hit if your AC was 2 bigger?
Just hits.
Excellent. That's going to be 4 piercing. All right, Clarark.
Okay, I'm going to peek out the corner, and you're gonna hear the ding, ding, a ding, 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 a ding. And so, DC 14 on the leader.
Yeah. That's wisdom, right?
Yep.
19?
That passes. All right. I retreat. I'm done.
All right, another figure from the left-hand side will come forward, also bearing his fangs in an almost exaggerated display, making another light crossbow attack against Rift. 6 damage. This just impacting against Rift, toughened shoulder, but the arrowhead not even breaking the skin, the bolt actually shattering against Rift's hardened exterior.
Did I take damage or no?
No, you're too tough for that. Alright, Slither. Pepper him. Pepper him!
Maybe. So, this is the main dude.
Yes, that's the head vampire.
Don't bite me. What? They're vampires. I quickly make a attack roll.
Alright. Hit it. Leaving little sparks of electricity as the bolt flies through the air. Alright.
Quickly reloading for another one.
Yes, sir.
And 14 hit.
No, it's not, Conwyn. No, this one, the lead figure, will, twirl his cape in such a fashion that the garment catches the bolt.
And onto my lap.
Like a matador.
Oh, come on.
No, for an identical scene.
This
playing
is
out with the third
ridiculous.
bolt.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Sir Conwyn.
Alright, so I'm going to. Oh, can you open that door?
Oh, yeah, I guess it.
I'm gonna burst through, hopefully surprising, and move up next to this dude. And I'm with a bonus action on the way. I'm going to cast Compel Duel on him. So it needs a DC 15 Wisdom save. She may be a scoundrel, but she does have some honor, and you sully that honor. Face me!
He just hit the save.
Alright, so he's still compelled to fight me, but he can move more than 30 feet away.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take a dodge action and end my turn.
At your leisure, can you link that spell for me in roll 20? So I have to thank you. Another cloaked figure will come forward. This time making a light crossbow attack against Conwyn. 18
No.
misses, smashing against the heavy chain armor. Each time it attempts to move to his face. I'm trying to think how movement. What would your interpretation? So let's say he's standing
So-
30 feet away from you, and he's like, I want to move another 30 feet away from you. Is that going to be 6 saves or 1 save?
For this turn, his movement is not affected. After this turn, it's affected, and he'll have to reapproach.
Well, he would have to roll to.
Or, sorry, yeah, he'd have to roll.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm with it. So, our man. Conwyn and Rift and probably Kathira see that this outspoken, charismatic leader is already bloodied. So, what he's going to do is now kind of.
Well, that would have
look-
been some handy information, though.
Oh, do you want to redo your turn since you were the immediate last?
No, it's already done, so I'll take it.
Okay. Well, to be honest, your Compel Duel might be really badass right now, because he's actually going to call out, Jimbo! Donnie! Stop him now! Or you're dead! You're dead! You're dead! And then he'll disengage and do... movement over there. And now this was, when he said Johnny, this bandit right here, kind of like his head perked up, so the group can kind of assume, this bandit's name is Johnny. He will, step forward 5 feet so that we know that that's Johnny, and make a light crossbow attack against Conwyn for 15. The bolt
Nope.
just shattering against the armor. No problem. Now to a robed figure in the back will move to head up with the leader, Mr. Pippin.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I'm gonna move up. And I'm gonna take a slingshot shot at Johnny there.
Okay. Pippin twirling the sling from inside of Maw. Hitting. And which one was it? You said it was this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna take the dodge action. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Another robed figure will move to follow the leader. Alright, Kathira.
Okay, I'm going to place a flaming these guys right here.
I don't think I could be happier about like anything. Now, if you look in your journal, you do
Roast them alive.
you do have a flaming sphere you can like pull out of your journal and put down and control it. It's under spell character handouts, spell books, I think. Druid spell book maybe. But I can put it out too. Alright, there is a flaming sphere there in between the bandits.
Now there's two, I think.
Oh, okay, no worries. I'm glad you found it. Well,
More fire.
at least we got one out there. Yeah, and you can control that wherever. The way I have it set up there is the 10 is it's out for 10 turns. The 5 is it damages things 5 feet away, and the 30 is how far you can move it as your bonus action. Just kind of help you remember.
Okay.
Remember it.
So even though it doesn't physically appear to be touching these guys, then it would be, right?
Yes, right. Kind of like
Okay.
just the heat, radiant heat damage, and tendrils of flame.
It's literally a miniature sun.
Right.
Fireball.
I'm all done.
Excellent. Yeah, you know, I suppose you're right here. I guess it makes more sense to do it like this.
Yay!
Roasting alive.
Much more better, am I right? Hey!
Fireball!
Much better.
Smelly vampire.
Oh, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So, what is it? What's the... They have a deck save immediately, right? Yeah, 15. I'm just sitting here. Look at the pretty fire. You have to do things too, GM.
Attracting the
I
GM.
wonder
I
if
mean,
we could roast some
yeah.
marshmallows on it.
Wow, and they all... Alright, so everyone...
There's a gnome somewhere just smiling.
Right. In a whole... Many years ago, in a different cinematic universe, Pippin is grinning like mad.
Nodding his head like that one meme gif.
Yeah, right.
Also, technically, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere, so you could actually hit other creatures with it right now if you wanted to.
And I think it's a bonus action to cast it as well.
No, I looked it up. It's an action to cast it, and then it's
Wow,
a
are
bonus
you
action to move it and ram it into someone else.
Dude, that's way better than I
Damn.
thought it was.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
nutty.
even know that.
Well,
Forget
So,
Wall of
no,
Fire,
no,
Jesus.
No, that's so much better.
Who needs that when you have the sun?
So it's just...
Lily, you've made Craig very happy today.
Wow, you're so right, Kyle. I never thought this spell was that good. That's way better than I
No,
thought,
I
dude.
love Flaming Spheres. I listened to a podcast the other day, and they were talking shit about it. Like, all the podcasts were like, oh, Flaming Sphere sucks. It's a bad spell. And I'm like, I use it all the time with my wizard. I love it.
So yeah, so what Kyle's saying, like, if you wanted Kathira, you could, with your bonus action now, like, you could ram it over here to, like, you could get more people too.
Yeah, it's up to 30 feet.
So yeah, so the first thing that, if it is moving and it hits something though, it needs to stop and
It
damage
does stop
that.
when it hits something, yes.
Wow,
Which
yeah,
is why it actually is better that it is only that little 5-foot circle, so it can fit into small 5-foot
Right.
spaces. And it can move diagonal, so it can move diagonally between these people.
is it going to keep inflicting damage while these three can't move, though?
It would not do damage to these ones anymore, but then wherever you move it to, it would hit them this turn, and then every turn as a bonus action, you could move it to hit more people.
just as he said, yes.
Okay, okay. So, like I said, I already finished. Well, I'll just keep that in mind for next time.
But then you're missing out on it. You didn't know about it.
Wait, hold on.
I think the first time you cast it, the cast is an action. The bonus action.
No,
Is-
okay, Kyle, it's all here. Let me put this in VTT. Special focus on the first paragraph. Oh, what? No, I didn't even cast it. So, if
Where are you pasting? I don't see anything pasted.
it's in there now. So it doesn't deal damage instantly. It's in. Oh, damn it! That just went to GM. Can somebody else, Conwyn? Can you do it for me? My settings are like.
Oh
only
yeah,
to
no, I
GM.
know it doesn't
I have
do
it to
damage.
whisper as well.
I knew that it doesn't do damage instantly because the creature
Yeah.
has to end their turn next to it. But
So
it
because-
it does do damage instantly when you ram. Ramming does damage, but not the initial summon.
Right, but so because it's as though these 4 have been rammed.
Oh yes, okay, that is fair.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
that's
Because
fair.
the damage has already been out, the ram is done, so yeah.
Yes, that makes sense. Yep.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Theory crafting mid-game, everybody loves it. So,
No need to apologize.
this bandit in the northern end of the fire will run out and
You okay, buddy? Did I scare you?
he is going to be like, ah, I'm on fire! I didn't sign up for this! And he's gonna go prone on the ground and be rolling back and forth, like putting out his the fire that's kind of on his cape a little bit. This one will move
Totally
up
out
to
of
around
character,
here.
but Harry Potter Snape vibes.
Yeah. And then, kind of looking around, seeing the big fireball over there just to his right, he will then even, like, power walk and dash to catch up to the boss. Alright, Rift.
We're running like cowards. Alright, I'm moving up here to get Johnny.
Get Johnny.
Get Johnny.
As you come down with your giant war maul, you notice to yourself, Johnny looks like shit. Like he's on fire. He looks kind of emaciated, so bruised up. Yeah, your blow caves in his arms and chest and sends the corpse back to the center of the fire.
And that was the last we ever heard of Johnny.
Don't move into
No,
the fire.
no, don't
You'll
move
take the
there.
damage.
Yeah.
Just stay
Sorry.
outside of that circle or the square.
Oh, I got it. Can I move and hit again? I forgot.
Move 1 square to the north and attack the bandit to your northwest.
Or unless you were going for the south one, you can get there as well.
Oh, well, whatever. I'll just do this.
17 hits for 11 damage. That's Rift's turn.
That's all I got for now.
Okay.
Should have got him because he's on fire.
The remaining robed figure will kind of quickly move up to the north. It's Amara.
Don't do it, Tamara. You're going to break my spell.
But if we take out the big one, maybe the others will surrender.
They're not even tough.
I don't think Amara would let them surrender.
Ridiculous.
I'm gonna just go out on a hunch here and say she wants them all dead.
So you're telling me I shouldn't attack these?
The leader is what he's saying.
The leader is under my compulsion. He's bound to battle to the death with me.
If you attack him,
He
then he's
will
not.
die. I'll even let you deal the killing blow.
Okay, that convinced Mara. Every other time she's like, no, but I'm gonna kill him for what he's done. Alright.
Carry
Fine.
on your master's legacy. That sounds like what he's done. No, I'm kidding.
Clarark, you need to shut your mouth right now. I will go after...
He's doing more for the Red Brands than you ever did. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I will kick you from your own
Or
server.
I would
Just
shut
kidding.
your
You know,
mouth.
Amara, I
Death
think Clark
wish.
could probably take at least like 2 crossbow bolts before any
Alright, I'm gonna go for this dude.
Two is it's just being too generous.
24 to hit. Lame. 6 damage.
Okay.
14 to hit. I'm sure that misses probably.
No, this one does hit.
Oh, sweet.
I will be right back.
8 damage.
Piercing right through the leather armor and dealing 8 damage, killing this one as he was moving to turn his back to the party and try to run to catch up to the leader.
Alright, well then I will be going to this one then. I will be making a clear path.
Okay.
So that last one was a 14 as well. With 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright. I say, Conwyn, keep your promises and I'll keep mine.
Is that the end of Amara's turn?
Yes.
This undisciplined bandit will likewise just run out and just drop prone on the ground and just start rolling back and forth, screaming, "I don't get paid for this! This is nuts! This is nuts!" Mara, roll a perception check.
Oh look, Rift, another one to smash.
He's rolling right towards
25.
You notice that as this one here is rolling on the ground and like yelling about the unfairness of life, he seems to have spit his teeth out. You see, like the vampire teeth lying on the ground, but then he looks, there's, you see some teeth in those mouths, but there's no fangs anymore.
We have not only false bandits, but false vampires. You
Oh my
say you
God.
are a red brand.
Plot twist.
I say, look at his fake pearly teeth. Disgusting.
As he's lying there burning.
Totally out of character. Didn't know Craig was M. Night Shyamalan.
No, I will say this one was in the book. I mean, it was
They're
part,
double fakes.
yeah, part of it is me and part of it is the book here.
Or it's the triple fake and they actually are Red Brands. They're fake Red Brands.
No.
Or
All right, Clarark, I think you could discover the root of this mystery with your perceptive nature.
Oh fuck! Oops! I dropped the mouse.
There's milk on the keyboard.
It's always something. No,
I don't put any drinks near my computer anymore.
I don't anymore. So there. Okay. Now I just knock wires and cords and computer stuff everywhere anyway. Okay. I'm going to do the good old faithful on this guy here. Wisdom DC 14, please. Okay. In my turn.
I keep forgetting it does it. I'm sorry.
last one will run out of the fire and go to just dash in front of his comrades, screaming out, "Screw this, Octarl! Harry was right! You're crazy! You're nutso, man! You're nutso!"
Nobody else. Where is she?
Wait, what was that name?
Harriet.
Octoro.
Oh, he called the boss man Octarl. Uktarl. Earl. AR.
How about consonant?
Return I parentheses shell counter -1.
Error.
Okay, Slither.
Umlaut.
Wow.
Rebooting.
Wow, you really made this so I can't really do much. You made them all run away like little bitches.
You got a crossbow. You can hit him.
I mean, they are wearing dresses and makeup, to be fair.
You can still hit one.
Yeah, I'll that guy. Maybe I'll actually get a decent roll.
I'll be right back.
The volley of arrows has been non-stop. A decent roll indeed. You said it was the rightmost?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me think for a second. So, you shoot off your first bolt, arcing with electricity, as they are prone to do. It's striking the back of this fleeing robed bandit. However, this one, poofing in kind of a puff of ethereal smoke, and is replaced with this thing.
Oh, we
In
see that
response, Uktarl and the northmost bandit, the westmost bandit, and the center bandit up in that group over there. In response, they look over. Uktarl himself says, What the hell is going on? Flannery! What? And that's as much as I want to separate from the turn, and Slither, we're still in the middle of your turn. Hits.
Ugh. What is that crap? Yeah, I can't catch a break on these rolls.
Okay.
I should have done my bond at the beginning of the battle. I was dumb.
I assume 25 hits.
Yes, 25 definitely
yeah.
hits.
That would have helped.
Yep. I know. Missed opportunity.
And that's an 8.
All right. out of character, this creature you guys are fighting is actually a broken creature for this type of level, and I can't even use it to its fullest.
Mhm.
Sounds fun.
What a challenge.
Is that a challenge?
I'm sorry, Slither, is that your full turn there?
That would be my third one, yeah.
Right, 1 to kill and then 2 on that one.
Alright, he moved just far enough away, so Conwin's gonna chase after him, saying, "You can't escape your destiny. You will perish," and he'll dash around the back to pin
Okay.
him at this side of the statue.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
Can't you attack him?
Not with a dash
That was
action.
the dash, yeah.
Use a dash just to get across the room? Okay.
Yeah, it was 40 feet.
Ouch.
Yeah, the room is deceptively big. Or deceptively...
So then, Booktarl, seeing you jump in front of him, will hiss at
I
you
like it.
and raise his cloak up above him, put it over like this, and then poof, go out like that. Now he's a bat, and he will fly. Oh, Jesus.
This is in the...
I don't want to tell you while we're doing it. I might discuss it. If you guys are curious, I'll talk about it afterwards. Fuck that.
Seeing as my divine sense hasn't gone off, and him, the things that are going around, would Conwin be able to make a postulation as to this is not a vampire, this is just somebody pretending, and he has something that allows him to make this transformation?
Yeah, I
Like a
would.
wild shape?
You would trust your
A
divine
cloak of the
sense.
bat.
Close to the bat, yeah, good example, yeah.
Would be a very, very good example. I don't think Conwin may or may not, probably not know about that specific magic item, but certainly
Yeah, that's why I
he's
wasn't saying
Yeah,
specifically that. Just
Yeah,
you would just
he's
think-
using something to do this.
Yeah, Conwin would probably just fall back on these are tricksters of some sort, relying on tricks. Well, I'm actually he could have done that, but he's actually not gonna do that. I can give you guys better play than that. Instead, he's going to take the disengage action and
Run away!
I believe that puts him at 25 meters.
Conwin!
Suckers.
Yep.
The bandits will similarly take the disengage action.
Yes, run away!
What? Pussies.
Hey, I'm fine with that. I just want to explore the dungeon. I don't care about killing these random guys.
Oh, hey, it's me. Let's see.
It seems we have another chase on our hands.
Hey.
Well, we still got...
Which one of these three looks the most beat up?
The strange bluish creature that kind of appeared in the stead of the former humanoid.
Do we get to know what it is?
I think it's a mirror creature.
It actually does look. It looks a little bit similar to that mirror creature, except like it's bluish and not blackish, and it's less like polished. It looks fleshy. The other creature kind of looks artificial. This thing kind of looks fleshy. You can imagine like if you deformed a Smurf into terrible, terrible ways, like you'd get something like this. Cthulhu Smurf. Slender Man Smurf.
Alright. Oh, I'm just gonna hit it with a sling.
Okay.
Unnatural
Hits?
20.
You are a sniper with that thing.
And 7 damage.
Excellent.
And that will conclude my turn.
I guess this thing isn't quite as good as I thought it was, but it's still like really dang good. This thing will move. We'll take the disengage and keep moving.
Pitiful
Can't be that cool.
creature. Yeah, it can't be that good if it's running away.
I'm gonna start by just yeeting the ball of fire over
Yeeting the sun at them.
Okay.
yonder.
So that will get both of these, the one at the south and the one in, yeah.
Why is it not? And I think that's gonna be it.
Let me get these decks.
So that's
saves on
bonus
here.
action. You
Oh,
spell
I'm
your
sorry.
action.
I'm gonna move, actually. I'm gonna come out.
What's the save on that? 15? 15. So one, so. Is it half on a failure?
Hang.
Yep, sorry.
Yes, it's half as much on a success.
So just hit me with that damage whenever you're ready. You can find it underneath your actions tab in the bonus actions. Or I might be wrong about that. You can just do it from the spells. Excellent. No worries.
There's a learning curve to it. But that's part of the fun. Once you get through the learning curve, it's just...
Yeah, and you see the progression too, which is really nice. Alright. Any action? Because just like Clark said, that was your bonus action to move that thing over. So if you wanted to...
Yeah. I'm gonna do, just hurl my individual produce flame.
Excellent. Which one? The one to the south or the northern one of the two?
The north.
Excellent. That one is going to miss. It'll kind of impact, you misjudge the distance a little bit and it catches the sword held by this one statue.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Fire, fire, fire.
can form a wall of bodies between us, he will fall.
All right, Rift.
Alright, gonna finish this guy, I hope.
Which one was it you said? The one that here?
This one.
Oh, yes. 17 definitely hits. All right. As he is rolling on the ground, you would have had advantage anyways, but 17 hits and the 5 is enough to kill him. So you pop his head. Pop it. It was way more visceral sounding than that one.
I move diagonally, like I don't.
Dogging out.
Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Hot.
That was within
Hot,
your movement.
hot.
Yeah. All right, and is that your
Yeah, that would be all I could do. I mean, I could
that as you're moving by, that guy will make an attack of opportunity against you. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
4 damage. You would made this one here 2 squares to your south, because no matter how you did that, you would have had to have been within 5 feet of him and then not. This one will take the disengage action. He was like here, so maybe he'll actually go.
Are there shenanigans in your future?
Quite possibly. Looking at all my options here.
All right, Miss Amara.
All right. Well, let's see. Yeah.
I don't know why I should have reached. I should have didn't.
All right. I am
Didn't
going to attack this one. Hopefully.
Okay.
Maybe.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Lame 5 damage.
How would you like to do it?
I'd like to stab him through his fake teeth.
That's how you do it. You actually break some. You see, interestingly, you shoot him right where you want to in his teeth, and they break out. They're not fake.
Chokes on him.
And
Dies.
then he like slumps back for a second, and then kind of like comes back up. But by the time he comes back up, he has fully morphed into a creature very similar to the other.
Triple.
WTF?
Well, he can die like the rest.
In the commotion, the others don't even notice.
Well, I notice. With a dirty 20, do I hit him?
Yes, you do.
Fuck! 5 damage. I rolled
Okay.
ones like no one's business. Alright. Cool.
All right, Clark.
Okay, so that's gonna be uh, yeah, alright, same as usual. I'm gonna go after. Are we still doing the no attacking the leader thing? Because I don't know that this Compel Duel is doing all. It's just making him run away. Are we still doing that though?
He'd be running away regardless.
Yeah. I guess I'll go for this one.
I mean, to be fair, the leader like hasn't done any damage to anybody. So
Don't care.
That's fair.
Wish to destroy him.
I don't think
so
anybody's getting out alive.
you said this one on the outside
Yep.
here, Clark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. DC 14 Wisdom.
Yes, sir. 16.
Oh, are you? These are. What is? God damn it! They haven't gotten like a single low roll. I had my turn. I need to respec my spells. I really do. Next time we have a long rest, I need to change up everything I have. Like I hate it.
Oh God.
I don't like it.
The bandit leader, Urkpal, will yell out and say, "What the fuck are you doing? Throw out the damn caltrops! They're gonna kill us!" And the party notices this guy here throw out like some stuff onto the ground. Any of the you guys just figure out if your characters would know what caltrops are or not, but they're there in that square. Pretty much, probably you all would. Probably, maybe Kathira, you might not, maybe, but even you probably would.
They're sharp, pointy things on the floor. It doesn't really matter what they are.
Or, yeah. Slither, your turn.
Be right there. Wow, they just seem to be going further and further. I will attack that creature that
Okay.
Amara was correct. Attack. $17.
17 does hit. The air resounding with an electric thwang sound. 9 damage from the bolt.
What is that creature looking like?
Pretty fresh. He's kind of lumbering around. He's like 7 foot tall and just kind of a mouth, a big, wide open circle maw. Whoa!
Lumber this.
You notice the Xanathar symbol carved into his flesh on his chest.
got that, right? 7 damage.
No, I'm so sorry. I gotcha.
My last one. And that's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, this one going wide.
I was on a roll.
So Conwyn.
Alright, I have enough movement I can get up here and then. Hold on.
You're making me laugh.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. So, following that trail I made, I'm coming up here.
Conwyn's like, no, we are having this talk now. I do think the doppelganger gets you with one.
Sounds about right.
He does, yeah.
Too bad it's a 10 square. We need
Or
somebody
he can
up
try.
We need
Yeah,
someone up
okay.
there with Conwyn in that spot. Otherwise, the
No.
blockade doesn't work.
No, it doesn't have enough
Try on
movement
the
for that.
26. Does that hit?
That'll hit, yeah. No, the reason I did this is because now he has to choose if he wants to dash or if he wants to disengage. If he disengages, he can't get past me. If he dashes, I can hit him anyway.
Right. No,
If he
no,
wants
I
to continue
understand.
going
I'm
this
laughing.
way.
It's funny.
So it's either fight me or go against everybody else down there. Sorry, how much damage was it?
15. Okay, so Uktarl.
You can also do other.
No, yeah, no. You're not thinking about one thing.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
reason.
no,
Yeah,
I know it.
Okay. He is going now. He's getting. At first, he was pale because of makeup, but now like he's kind of sweating pretty vigorously. So the makeup has by and large like dripped off, and now like he's just kind of seemingly pale from fright. He seems very anxious, looking between Conwyn and then back to all of the dead bodies of his underlings behind him, and he will shout out, "Fuck this, man!" And again with his cloak, up like this, and turn into a bat and fly.
Thought he was already a bat.
No, he decided not to.
No, that
He
was
decided
kind of
not to.
that one was reverted because he chose to do this. 25 feet away, so he can't do much.
As a bat, you can go east or south or you can go anywhere.
Here and fly like 15 feet up straight in the air. Again,
Amara, now it's your turn.
Coming for ya.
Bandit will say, "Boss, what are you doing? I thought you were gonna be the boss forever. Don't leave us." And he will kind of in a panic continue running.
Run.
He will kind of run up and, with tears in his eyes, make a panicked scimitar attack against Conwyn. Missing by a mile, Conwyn raising his shield, bracing, and the blow just never coming, being maybe a good foot and a quarter off to the side.
It's alright, it'll all be over soon.
Oh, hey.
Tip and maw.
Alright. You're not gonna believe it, but I'm gonna hit this thing with a sling.
That's entirely out of what you normally do.
Unbelievable, I know.
No, these guys don't understand. I get it though, Pippin. slings and fire. Those are the only. We don't need anything else.
Oh, a 12?
A 12 will miss. Yeah.
Ah, finally. My hot streak is over.
Do artificers get cantrips?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is that the one cantrip that I could make use of, I haven't been in melee range at all this fight.
Next level. They'll give it
Booming blade.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because whenever I try and get into melee range, what do?
you're right.
They run.
Yep.
And then 25 feet.
And my sad 25 feet can't really get anywhere.
This big bluish creature will run forward and make a slamming attack with its hands against Conway.
So I might
So I
need
made
to
the
change
first-
my cantrips.
I made the first concentration save against the
Right on.
opportunity attack.
Oh, excellent. So that I got you. So this slam is at a 19,
Matches.
10. Bludgeoning. I don't believe you have resistance to anything. Would insane.
And concentration drops.
Breaks at that one.
But it doesn't really matter because now Amara's up.
Right. Well, oh no, because this guy has second slam attack, which is also going to hit with a 22. This time dealing 5. All right, Akira.
So we're gonna yeet this again.
When you yeet it, just so we're on the same page of it, you'll have to forgive me. You know, it kind of worked better actually when it was just the one.
Yeah.
One. So when you move it up, you'll have to not hit Rift with it. Yeah, and then go up and hit that guy like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that works perfect. Yeah, got that.
And it's still wood damage.
Both.
Right where you dropped it this time.
You know, it also burns up the caltrips. They're no longer there.
Whoa, you just made me think about heat metal caltrips.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
No, you're all good. Hit me with a to hit first. Or wait, no, I'm so silly. I gotta do dex. I'm a silly DM. $18 and a 3? Probably one 18 passes, 3 fails. So then which one of those am I going off of? The 8 or the 10?
It's a DC 14, I'm pretty sure.
15, I think, 14. Yeah, you won 18 passes and 3
DC
fails.
15, yeah.
Is that 8 damage per full or 10? Because you're up. Probably 8.
8 fire damage.
So. They both die in a
The way I do his health, I just screwed it up big time. Kyle, I don't know. This is how I do it. You know, like when I bought this, the tokens were in there, and the monster tokens, their health is always in the green circle. So what I do when you guys deal damage to them, I upwardly increment it in the red circle.
Okay.
So like somebody does 6 damage to an undamaged monster, I put 6 in that red circle, and then they do 6 more, and I delete it and I put 12, and then you know what I mean, and then I have them right side by side. I just shit it because I deleted my count.
Yeah, I've done that where sometimes I'll add instead of subtract, or I'll subtract instead of add, or yeah. I don't use the tokens. I use a way less sophisticated method that's probably bad for me, but whatever.
Sorry, Riff, for your second.
So,
Definitely hits. Okay. For 8 big bludgeoning damage, knocking the creature back several paces, coming forward back in a position after the blow, and then giving a howling shriek, hitting you with multi-attack slams with his bluish appendages. Does an 11 hit? You parrying it with your maul, and this second, a 9, this one just flat out coming up short, impacting heavily against the ground. Alright, Mara.
Let's see, baby. We are
Mara,
going.
now's your chance. He's vulnerable.
Yep. Actually, can I do it?
So again, he's right now in bat form, 15 feet off the ground.
That's okay.
Conrad, I just noticed your health. Do you need healing?
That's fine because I have my bow.
Yeah, you know. It's just a scratch.
Tis a flesh
Just a
wound.
flesh wound.
yeah.
What you gonna do? Bite my ankles?
All right. The time has come, motherfucker.
Admittedly, I'm barely shouting range to you right now, Clark. So.
Yeah, but if you shout it, someone else can translate it to me.
The telephone
24 to
Conway
hit.
needs healing, pass it down.
24 hit.
Exactly that.
Pick up the shelf.
What is
phone.
with all these ones? 5.
So that there's like a poof, and from the bat turns back into Carl, and he takes.
He fell, didn't he? Fucker.
Fall damage, haha.
Alright, shout. Where is the Red Brand leader?
He falls down on the ground. He's, oh, what the hell?
Does it?
He starts sobbing a little bit. Just don't kill me! Don't kill me! I don't want to be boss anymore! I don't want to be boss anymore!
A Red Brand would never cry like that, you big baby.
Amara, you should adopt them, teach them a better way, and make them your new king.
No, they used our name in vain. Does a dirty 20 hit? I bet it does.
Bet it does.
Another one. 5 damage. Fucking Jesus
6
Christ.
damage from the dirty 20. Is that right?
No, it's 5. This is so frustrating. 16 to hit?
Hits.
Okay, 8 damage.
The arrow going directly through his belly and pulling out a little bit of intestine on the backside. This man is now holding his guts in with his hands. I just wanted gold
I'm gonna say you should have used another gang's name.
to be a thespian.
It's time for you to spill your guts, literally.
I was a great actor!
Obviously not. I could tell you were lying straight away.
That's all Amara's actions.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm gonna murder you. Can't wait.
That is in the book, too.
Is the bad guy still alive?
I mean, yeah, he's evidently bloody.
Yes. I will say some actors are in for a role. The dead. Ding ding-a-ling, ding ding-a-ling. Let's hope it maybe works again at some point. Maybe.
If you take this from Amara, she's going to turn around and shoot you.
I'm not waiting a whole round for this shit. He's pulling his intestines out. I'm just
He's pulling his intestines out.
He's trying to put them back in. I
He
think.
literally.
He's trying to put them back in. But I'm saying she never did the killing blow, if not
Oh
in
my
name.
God.
In name. He is dying.
He can take a healing
Dying
potion and be
and
fine.
pulling him out.
Alright, so yeah, DC 14 wisdom.
I don't know what to do. Pull my intestines out or try to put them back in.
Not one.
There you go. God damn it. 2d12. That is not great, but 14 necrotic damage.
So as immediately his pupils dilate to the max, eyes being just lines of red carving themselves inwards to his pupil and squirts of blood coming out, he stiffens, uttering out, "It's..."
Yeah.
And then his head explodes.
What?
Someone finally liked my bells!
It took a thespian.
I'm gonna say he got what he deserved.
Why do you think it was
Thespian didn't see a thespian.
Yeah, he's a musical theater.
Yes.
All right. It's finally my turn.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
for only the second time this.
I
The
think,
third time.
Third.
I think Amara would technically take fire damage for ending her turn next to the fire.
He,
Go after this guy again.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
She'd have to make a dex save first.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I just realized.
Yes, that is true. But that's negligible. 2d6.
I'm gonna roll my first attack.
13.
It's against 15, so now you
Yeah, so if you're just roll 2d6 and let Jess know how much you take. 15. What are you attacking, Slither? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This
that
guy
one.
here. Okay. That hits. 8 damage, Jess. Fire. And then 9 damage to this bolt piercing right through the skull of the big blue entity, and this time it actually dropping down to the ground dead. The ochre colored blood just
Come on, man.
pulling out around the wound.
I was almost in melee range too.
You were getting there for the first booming blade of the frickin'
One day, Pip, one day.
One day.
Maw clenching his fist on the longsword and just so happy, and then frown suddenly taking over his face. Alright, Slither.
If I take movement,
It doesn't affect anything, so normally you get 3 attacks, movement, and you can take them in any order, breaking them up however you want.
well, I gotta take movement. What is in front of Conway?
The thing
A
in front of-
doppelganger and a thief.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bluish dude.
Or, sorry, imposter. We don't know if they're thieves or not.
Well, I thought I was gonna do the bluish dude.
It's not
Con-
pronounced thief, it's pronounced thespian.
Conway would suspect that these are thieves based on your history and dealings. Like these look like thievery type people.
So
We don't
12
know
is
what
not.
happens to thieves.
Oh yeah, I'm wondering how Conway's gonna react to Amara just keeps saying I'm a red brand over and over again.
I said the red brand were dead. They're gone.
You also said they were your people.
Yeah, just because I used to be something doesn't mean I am now.
I know.
Slithers at
I
12
just wonder if
does
that'll
this.
cause Conway
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, Conway, I think you're right. Is that was number 3, Slither?
Yes, that was my last one. No, I'm sorry, it was not.
That was number 2.
Yeah,
Give me a number.
I went number 2.
My God.
Nice.
Let's do number 3.
18.
18.
This is also at
Yes.
Smoking Boy?
Yeah.
7 damage. The arcs of electricity kind of going outward from the blow. Oh wait, now it's Conway.
Yeah.
Alright, I told him it would be over soon, so let's see if that happens. $17 against the thespian.
The not blue guy.
The not blue guy.
The false one.
Well, you don't know this.
Max damage 11.
Bit of a thespian. Oh, big damn! How do you do it?
Same as the other thief, just slammed straight down onto his skull, crushing and let him crumple to the floor.
Excellent. There's the bone shards kind of fly to the side. Great
Mhm.
weapon. Yeah, he had 11 health. He did max damage, 11 damage. So that was nice.
Perfect. That means I can make an
Nice.
attack against Mr. Blue.
He's got to be close to being bloodied or is.
21.
He's a little bit past bloody. You probably put him bloody. Slither, you definitely put him bloody. 21 definitely hits.
Not max damage, 5.
All right. Nice damage though. All right. No movement, right?
No, I'm just gonna plant it here.
Mr. Pitt.
Sling time.
Well, once you get your agile mecha, you could give him like a heavy crossbow or something.
Alright. I'm gonna hit him with a sling.
You'll have a magnum before too long, man.
Oh no, a 12.
12 misses.
Ah.
Blue guy, yeah, 12 misses.
What a shame.
All right. Speaking of Mr. Blue Guy,
Uh-oh.
Don't do it.
Gotta run.
Don't do it. We will chase you down and hunt you like a dog.
no, instead, kind of looking a
He
bit
kills himself.
crazed. No.
He's
No,
emo.
He will lunge at Conwyn, saying, in again a crazed tone of voice, "We are more than the stars."
You ain't shit.
You ran away the whole time.
Just following
Well,
orders.
Yes, it would appear to you guys that something is going on here, because certainly it
Yeah.
didn't seem like Urtal had any idea that these were not human beings.
I would have gotten the head dude near death and questioned, but that was.
This is just
Not when his intestines were falling out.
Craig, this is just an RP decision roll.
Yes. 18 is below your AC threshold, right?
Correct. And hearing that from the doppelganger, I'm gonna look right back at it and just say, "There's only one star that reigns in my sky, and Zenithar is not it."
The doppelganger will yell out in a crazed manner in response. Miss Kathira,
Yes, I am
a blaster.
going to move up. Yes. To and then I'm going to move the sphere over. And that is it.
That is such an insane spell.
Well, honestly, I'm actually literally like tomorrow. I'm probably gonna spend like 30 minutes to an hour just looking at a bunch of things about it because I still feel like there's perhaps intricacy that I'm not seeing. So you ram it into the doppelganger. Do a yes, perfect, and it will do a dex save. 14 fails, so it takes all 7. It's seemingly on death's door. Rift. The tank. Well, you're the DPS tank. Conwyn is the tank.
Bless
Thomas,
you.
Thank you. And
What
Thomas is the tank engine.
Hell?
That's
That is, you are. I'm kind of want to give you inspiration for that little bit of beauty, but I won't.
Nope, I've already checked it off my list.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rift.
Yeah,
Yeah, that does. Yes, that does hit. The doppelganger being a little distracted, kind of staring Conwyn down. You're below coming in, hitting him upside the head, cleanly, dealing 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Do you want to do it in any specific manner?
It's always the same. I just raise my maul and bash it down on their head.
It had
Hammer smash.
you turned its head into an inverted nipple in regards to its shoulders. It's just kind of its skull is in its chest cavity.
One of these days, you're gonna pull a battle rager while you're raging and just hug something to death with your spikes just piercing
Yeah.
through it.
That would,
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
is
I
pretty
could do
cool.
that. Am I taking fire damage too?
No. Well,
would if
yes.
you
Once
stayed
you
there, but
end
you
your
could
turn,
move.
if you end,
Move though.
right? Yeah.
You're
So just
very
move up.
warm.
Just move up near, move there,
Oh, okay.
and then you don't. We're gonna enter a session here for the night, guys. Actually, oh, well. Yeah, we're gonna enter a session for the night here, guys. It's a very good spot to end it, and
Lots of fights.
there's a lot more right in front of you. Yeah. I thought it was a great session. Amara, I hope you liked your little slice. I'll be trying to give everybody like little slices of focus, and of course we all saw tonight was there was some Amara plot going on.
How dare they?
So, like, yeah.
Did you like my
all
tattoo
good
reveal?
comment.
Whoosh. Rip open my shirt. Where is it?
Are you excited to go and talk with Harriet?
Yeah, I almost don't believe it's her.
I'll have to talk. I'll talk to you a little bit throughout the week. We'll find like good times for both of us and like get in touch because I want to make sure I want it to be like as good for you as possible.
I want to be as good for you as it is
Yeah.
for me.
That's right.
Nice.
Gotta be.
Yeah, exactly. Conwyn, man.
That's what I'm waiting for. It's
Yeah.
gonna get more.
Guys, let's do 7 minutes of RP just so we can see.
I mean, yeah, you guys are absolutely, yeah. If you guys want to, like, we do have 7 more minutes. I don't want the party moving forward because then a lot of things are going to happen that are going to require a lot of time and people are going to be interested in. But we just finished this in here, so if you guys want to inspect the bodies or do any RPing, yeah, let's go for it.
Yell about how people are thieves.
I'd say I don't owe you any explanations for my lives. All you have to
Well,
know is that I've told you the truth. I have not stolen from you. I do not plan on hurting you, and we are compatriots. I don't question your
Before you go through all that, I need to see if I even know the Red Brand.
Oh, good point. How would I know what a red brand is? I think they're pretty notorious, but I'm not
Right.
sure.
Well, yeah. Do a history check, Conwyn. Normally, I like letting you guys decide on things that impact you, but I'll tell
Oh
you.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I
So
do.
you're familiar with the Red Brand, and you do know that years ago, not necessarily many years ago, but it wasn't like it was yesterday either. The Red Brand were like
Break up.
militias, law enforcement, kind of describe them as a growing menace. They weren't like an army, but there was many of them, and they would. Amara, what did the Red Brand used to do back in the heyday?
Is this in character or?
Yeah, because I don't. Well, because I
I
don't
think
want
it's
to
a little
step.
exposition.
I don't want to step on your foot here because this is part of your backstory, right? Like, but just a few
Well, 'cause
like where they
I
were
wouldn't be
going
telling
around
him.
and
If I'm
pillaging
telling
and
Mitch, I'll
looting.
tell Mitch. But Amara would not just tell everybody.
No, yeah, because he rolled a good history, so he knows the history. But I want you to, because I don't want to say things that you'd be like, oh, well, they wouldn't ever do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He rolled a 19 on his history about
Yeah.
the Red Brand.
The Red Brands were in Fandelver and Fandolin area. They basically were a bunch of ruffians. They took jobs for hire to make money. They were taken over by a magic user, and that was the start of like their downhill fall. They kind of controlled some towns, and they extorted people for protection money. And just did like kind of like mercenary work and stuff. And obviously, I was a part of them. But I was kind of born into it. So they just found me, and I was just always there. And no matter how many times people died and rotated and people came in and out, I was just always there. So they were my
So
family.
you conscripted.
I was almost born into it. I don't even know how they got me. I don't know who my real parents are. I've just
You were conscripted.
always.
Just as I was conscripted into the Church of Monitor by my Regent King.
Yes, but I'm telling this to Mitch. Yeah. So they were wiped out by a group of adventurers who was going after the spellcaster who was causing all these troubles, and it was kind of like insultery because they weren't even after the Red Brand because they were such a big menace. It was like a step on to what their big menace was. And I was able to hide because I was so small as everyone else was wiped out and I was the only one left.
You're small, you could fit in tight places, made it easy for thieving.
That's right. So I was bait, and I was if people couldn't fit in places or like I anything, I just lived in the dark and did what they told me, and
So you were used by them.
Yes. I don't know
And
anything of my past other than
Were
being
quite
there.
fervent in trying to defend their name. Do you still hold allegiance if they were to come back?
I am the last one. The only one who can make them come back is me.
And do you plan to?
I'm telling this to Mitch.
Yeah.
So, so
We, yes, I mean we can go into the other channel if you want.
No, I'm just saying, is you're talking Conwyn to me. You're using your Conwyn voice, and I would not be telling Conwyn or anyone else this.
But Conwyn already knows most of this. He knows what, as far as the red brands go. I mean, he knows what
This
they
is
are.
Conwyn asking Mara these questions.
Oh, because
Then you guys should be in the other channel.
No, let me explain.
No, I don't care if you guys know out of character.
I think there was a misunderstanding. Jess, the
Kyle,
first thing Craig said.
Kyle,
Yeah.
Jess and I got this.
Does she? Because Jess seemed to misunderstand.
But
what was
here's the
going
thing:
on.
is we're grown adults, and we can have a conversation and undo the miss. You don't need to tell us. When I had talked to Craig, I had asked, "Is this me talking to Mitch?" Because I would not be telling this to Conwyn, and he said, "Yes." So that's why I was saying stuff.
Yes, the part that was about the past.
Kyle,
Kyle, we
no,
got
thank
this.
you.
Kyle, we got that.
I think it does.
So, I can take that as you just telling me and not telling Conwyn. I was asking as Conwyn, is that something that you would have told him now knowing?
What I would say is we've only been together for like, what, 2 days? I think.
Yeah, if anything, like Amara, you're one of those. Probably you and Slither are probably the most currently like feel least connected to the group. Everyone else has more mystical read. Like for instance, Conwyn believes the dream and the party is kind of the will of his god. You have a lot less reasoning like that than some of the other parties. Same thing with you, Slither, because of your more not necessarily mundane, but nitty-gritty, kind of non-religious background.
Mhm.
Perhaps, I don't want to put, like, you guys may interpret it however your characters would want, but I'm just talking about natural inclinations.
Yeah, because my character just basically wants to get enough money to retire and live a good life. She doesn't necessarily care about being good or evil or swindling as long as she
So-
can make the money to retire.
Right.
So is that information that you would tell to Conwyn, like in this kind of a situation,
Right.
as explanation about the red brand?
What I would say is I don't think I would tell him very much. I would say the red brands are no more. I was born in the red brands and lived with them my entire life until they were wiped out. I am not going to thieve from the party or kill the party. I am not going to lie to the party, but I am a private person and I've only known you for 2 days, and I'm not going to tell you all my secrets or my deep feelings. I am not going to question your faith and what you believe in. Please give me some of my privacy as well.
Amara,
I
whisper.
can respect your privacy. And at the same time, Amanita has not told me that you are someone to fear. You've seen me pray, and the only messages I have received have been those of reassurance and, well, to take care of those who do deserve it. And thus far, you are not one of the ones that deserves it. There may yet be redemption for you in the scales of justice.
I appreciate your words. I am looking for my own sort of peace, and I plan to get it.
Now, on that note, I think that is the moment to end tonight's session. That's what good session, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. guys.
Great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks for
Have a great night. all.
Good night, everybody.